What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video today. It is your SmackDown video, your SmackDown recap, whatever you want to call it really. I'm back after a week. Listen, I've had a very busy week, so sorry I haven't posted. But before we start, please make sure we subscribe. Help us reach 50 subscribers so we can actually start doing some live streams, getting some engagement with the fans. Currently we're on 28. Our goal is 50 by, let's say, Saturday night's main event. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Only 15% of our viewers are actually subscribed. So let's try and get that up to 100%. So without further ado, here is your SmackDown recap. To kick off the show, we had LA Knight. Yeah. It called out Seth Rollins, especially after the last couple of weeks being attacked by that faction. You know who came out and said? Paul Heyman. And before I forget, let's put the lives up there. Don't need any crowns just yet, but you know what Paul Heyman did? He did absolutely nothing. He just came out there and just stood there like a mug. But you know what LA Knight did? He challenged Paul Heyman to a match, a crown. Paul Heyman rejected. I'd love to see Paul Heyman and LA Knight have a match, but you know what we did get instead? Bronson Reed and LA Knight. Should have been Bron Breakker though, but hey, I will take it for now. Then we had our first actual match, and that was Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. Asuka winning, obviously. So now she's qualified for the Queen of the Ring final. Very exciting. But I do still think Jade Cargill is going to win. If you haven't already, go check out my Night of Champions match card prediction. Link in the video description down below. Make sure you go check that out. That's going to explain everything and kind of debrief what I think is going to happen at Night of Champions. And actually one of the things I put down is that Jade Cargill will win Queen of the Ring, take on Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam, and Naomi cashes in. Although now another idea has just popped into my head, so I might as well say it. Asuka wins Queen of the Ring. SummerSlam, her versus Io Sky. Maybe Naomi cashes in on that. I don't know. Or she cashes in on Friday Night SmackDown next week. Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, the night before Night of Champions. Very exciting couple of weeks. Then after that, we had Kit Wilson, but are pretty deadly. Love them. The UK faction getting versus Aleister Black. The Dutchman, R-Truth came out, attacked Kit Wilson, ended the match, and actually ended up challenging John Cena, which was meant to be the main event, but he wanted to do it earlier tonight. But we're going to lose life because Kit Wilson got attacked. We love Kit Wilson. I love Kit Wilson. I love Elton Prince. Me, Elton Prince, Stanley, Kit Wilson. What more do you want? Straight after that, Cody Rhodes came out. And you know what? Just before he's about to hit a promo, you know what happens? Jey Uso. I despise the man. I despise both of them. Boom. Boom. Sorry about the punches, man. They're so bad. I've been off for a whole week. So, chill. But, Jey Uso had a promo. We're talking about the match next week between Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes for the King of the Ring semi-finals. You know who else popped up? Sami Zayn and Randy Orton. You know what happens straight after that? Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn. I thought Sami Zayn was going to win. It's also my Night of Champions match card prediction, but Randy Orton won. Oh my days, my light has come undone. So, we're going to have to continue with no lights by the looks of it. So, I'm going to go turn on a light. Back in a sec. Well, isn't that a bit better? Where were we? Randy Orton winning the semi-finals. Interesting way. I mean, he was in the final of King of the Ring last year, to be fair, so they've kept him quite consistent. Not bad. I quite like Randy Orton. I hear voices in my head, but Sami Zayn should have won. We've run out of lives to kill anyways, I think, so yeah. Got no more to eliminate, so oh well. Then after that, Chelsea Green versus Charlotte Flair. Again, this was just a filler match announced during the show, and Charlotte Flair won. I don't like Charlotte Flair, so but we can't do anything. There's literally nothing else to punch. I could punch that, but I don't really want to, so we're gonna move on. Then Solo Sikoa came out, did a promo, wanting Jake Fatu back. Jake Fatu say no. He says no yeet, and I tell you why he said no yeet, because I tell you who came out. No yeet, Jimmy Uso came out to help Jake Fatu. Do we see a new alliance, a new bloodline? Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, Jake Fatu. That'd be mad. So, hear me out. Roman Reigns versus Jake Fatu. Winner takes the Ulafala. And Jake Fatu wins, and he's like, I love you, Jake Fatu. Because he's Jake Fatu, so he loves him. He loves himself. Because he hates Solo Sikoa. But yeah, that's mad. I mean, do we see a tag team match and not have champions? No. And I'll tell you why. Jake Fatu, Solo Sikoa, Night of Champions. What a match. Do we see 3-peat? So we're going to see Saturday Night's main event and SummerSlam as well? We'll have to find out. Do I think Solo would put him over 3 times? Absolutely. And then in the main event, John Cena, R-Truth. You know what happens? R-Truth wins. Not how you think though. He wins by DQ. Gets hit in the head with a belt. Not this belt, but this is a world belt. This is a world championship. It's Gunther's, but you know, put it on show. I mean, it's the wrong show, but it's here. Gonna hold this for the rest of the night now. I'm officially the world heavyweight champion. Love that. And then CM Punk came out. Look in my eyes. What do you see? Cult of personality. And then he got sent to the table. Then the greatest promo of all time happened. John Cena. This is the greatest heel part of it, like part of his heel turn throughout the whole year. This pipe bomb 2.0, pipe bomb, John Cena's pipe bomb, whatever you want to call it. It was perfectly executed. Crown. I don't know how many crowns I can even do, but you know what? Crown everywhere. Fill up the whole screen with crowns. How about that? Crown. Because I tell you what, it was the greatest promo in the entire history of the WWE. Like, the promo was better than this belt, and this belt looks awesome. Like, John Cena's promo was insane. It was just perfectly executed. Like you can't. I have no words after I watched that. You know, that was mad, to be honest. I'm really looking excited to that match. Obviously, John Cena is gonna win, but with Randy Orton maybe being King of the Ring, John Cena and Randy Orton, SummerSlam ? We'll have to find out at Night of Champions. But otherwise, that is the end of your SmackDown recap. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe. We're trying to reach 50 subscribers so we can actually start doing some lives, you know, get engaging more with the fans. But otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. I'll see you in a bit. You can't see me.